Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about a comparison on swirling or hydro dipping. And then of course what we do, which is the water transfer printing, hydrographics, or sometimes referred to as hydro dipping as well. A lot of customers get this confused, and so hopefully this video will be able to help you understand the differences on what exactly we do versus what exactly swirling or hydro dipping, or what they call it, and get the terminology correct on what all everything is. So hydrographics is where you get a pre-printed pattern, which would be a camouflage, carbon fiber, wood grain, something like that, and it's printed onto a film. That film's laid into the water and then of course dipped, and then now you have a part that has a pattern on the actual part that you're dipping. Now, going to the other side of that, swirling, or what they call hydro dipping, is totally different. So in that process, you're actually taking spray cans and you're spraying it on the water. So then of course you can get a really neat swirl effect or something like that. And then you're taking that same part and you're just dipping it directly into that water. And then the paint that's stuck on top of the water then is transferred over into the part itself, and then it's absorbed or put onto that part, and then you're pretty much done. Now, the biggest difference is that they cannot do actual printed patterns. So if you wanted a picture of your dog on this object, that's not the way that you're going to be doing it. So the swirling, which we'll just call it in this case, that's definitely not the way to go. Now, is it still hydro dipping? Technically, yes it is, because hydro is water, dipping is still dipping. Technically, yeah, it's still that. So there's a lot of names that are going to be very similar in what we do versus what they do or anything like that. But with the hydrographics, which is of course the actual graphics of it, that is not with the spray cans and all that. That is where, like I said, we have a pre-printed pattern that we can actually do designs and things like that with. So of course, everybody has their own terminology on what all they call things, and hopefully this has really helped you out. You know, one thing that I definitely love to hear from you guys on is, of course, I have actually never done swirling like at all. Have no idea about it, but if you guys are interested, I will actually do that for you. So if you'd be interested in seeing a professional hydrographics person be pretty much a brand new newbie at hydro dipping or swirling or whatever you want to call it, then of course let me know in the comments below. Love to hear from you on that, as well as let me know any other terminology that you've heard it called as well, because inevitably there's a lot of names that it's been called, from swirling to hydro dipping to even hydrographics, and so definitely let me know what your thoughts are on that. Also, if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips and tricks on anything hydrographics related. If you haven't already, definitely check out our website. It has tons of things for hydrographics and any of the supplies that you'll need for that. Liquidconcepts.com will have it in the description below, so that way you can check that out. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.